is already one of the loudest buildings in football, and never more so than when the war drum is sounded, and this crowd has begun its battle cry inside the walls of Kansas City's Arrowhead Stadium. Today, two teams hailing from the AFC, between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Kansas City Chiefs.
And now, please welcome your 2020...
On the visiting sideline, the Bengals and their head coach. His side would prefer to move on from the last couple months. They have lost 6 of 8 during that stretch. On the other side, the head coach for the Chiefs. His guys more than motivated for this contest, ready to take the field here at home. With Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's going to be Harrison Butker to get us started. And we're off and running from Arrowhead. On the return, here comes McKenzie. Manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. So here come the Bengals, ready for their opening drive. They're led out by the legend over in LSU, the former #1 overall pick in 2020, Joe Burrow.
And he wonders, he's about to take his first snap today. Yeah, he took care of the football last week, Kate. That was great. No interceptions. But just the one touchdown. I'm curious if he cranks up that aggressive knob today.
Now it's the first carry for Isaiah Pacheco. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
For a Bengals first down. A gain of 12. First down, Bengals.
In play action here, Burrow. It is caught left side. And they'll get there and stop him at the line.
And the defense was all over that throw, able to stop it right at the line. They could smell that one coming, and they sniffed it out in a hurry.
Play action now, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go and let that pass rush get home.
Offense looking to convert as they come up to the line. Third down. Here he goes. Third and long. Sheds off a rusher. Can't connect on the third down deep shot. Love the courage they had to try it, but it's incomplete, and now we've got fourth down. The Bengals send out the punting unit. They needed 3 punts out of him in last week's loss as he sends this away. Well, here come the Chiefs, taking the field for their first drive of the game. Leading them out, someone who Brock, I think, needs less introduction than anyone in the NFL today. It's Patrick Mahomes.
Last week was the ideal showing for him and really allowed his offense to feed off of him. He elevated everybody around him. Just got to look at his stat line to see how well he was throwing the ball. 300-plus yard gain, several touchdowns, tremendous efficiency.
First down.
They'll run here with Tyjae Spears. Well, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Timeout called on the field, so we've got a player shaken up, and at the worst time, too. They just wanted to keep everyone healthy entering the playoffs next week. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is pulled in by Mecole Hardman. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line.
25 yards on the play. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
Mahomes on 1st and 10. Dump off to his fullback. And he works this to the 38 before going down. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Spears trying this straight ahead. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage. The presence of those tight ends worked both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
He's going for it himself. Ball is out. Mahomes fumbled it. And now the Bengals have it. This is returned all the way into the red zone. What a way to add on to that turnover.
What do defenses preach all the time? Scoop and score, scoop and score, scoop and score. Well, that was an amazing scoop. It was nearly a score after a huge return on that fumble.
The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he's kept up the pace all season long. To the point, look, he's in the top 5 across the NFL in passing. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Burrow on the play action. Catch made by All. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
A 2nd down run by Pacheco. Excellent play defensively as they get to him behind the line. That's going to bring up 3rd down.
2nd down behind the line of scrimmage. A 2-yard loss on the play. It's 3rd and 11.
3rd and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Now for that defense, who puts a sack on the board.
The Bengals field goal. A 40-yard attempt.
McPherson's kick is good. And they're able to get 3 points off that turnover.
Kudos to that defense. Seriously, Kate. Coming in that situation where your offense just fumbles the ball away, there's no sulking, there's no pouting. It's time to step up and do your job. And they did just that.
Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
Turpin on the return. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. Off the play fake, it's Mahomes. On him quick there. They bring him to the turf. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. After the sack, would really use a big play here on 2nd down. It's 2nd and 15. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. He put everything he had into this one. And that's sent to the ground by a defender and incomplete. Would have been one for the highlight reel, but instead, they're facing 3rd down. He's going to run for it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Man, I don't ever want to be a defensive coordinator. They do so many things right to take away the pass, and then what happens? Well, you get a quarterback that lowers his head, gashes the defense with one of the biggest runs of the game. You take away the pass, but you can't stop the QB run.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at their 49-yard line.
Blitz coming. Mahomes finds him on the slant. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, Spears. And he sneaks this through the middle, maybe a gain of 2.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's caught. This is Tajay Spears. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31.
That's another Kansas City Chiefs.
Spears running behind center. And they're going to get just inside that red zone on the big play, down to the 19. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's a Chiefs first down.
Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. And he can only manage 1 yard. The defenders were at the ready to bring him down. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
Making the call himself. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Chiefs pull ahead 6-3 in the first. Patrick Mahomes, the touchdown.
These touchdowns on the season haven't all looked the same, but boy, has he made a habit of scoring touchdowns on the ground.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Chiefs take a 4-point lead.
Chiefs 7, Bengals 3. Harrison
Butker on now to kick this one away. On the return, here comes McKenzie. And this drive will start inside the 25. Here come the Bengals to take over once again. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
You know, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
It gives it Pacheco to start the drive. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Ball carrier tackled at the 25-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
They will not get another playoff. We're at the end of 1. 7-3 is our score. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They'll have it 2nd and 8. They're running the option, short side. And he gives himself up after a short gain. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 3rd and 7 now. Throw here, 3rd down. He drops this down to Pacheco underneath. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the first.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 44-yard line. A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and
It's Pacheco again. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
A gain of 6. That's good for a Bengals first down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
They send the tight end in motion. First down, and they go right back to it. And I don't think he got beyond the line there. Yep, no gain on the play. It's going to be 2nd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Burrow back to throw. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And They'll take it past the midfield stripe and start the push into Chiefs territory.
As an offense, you don't call a screen, Kate, expecting to gain just a few yards. You call it expecting to break out something big and substantial. But it's up to that defense to stay ahead of it, to keep it contained to something much smaller. Case in point right there.
He's got his man. This is Austin. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
A gain of 12. First down, Cincinnati.
And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and two guys can't stop one.
And he has enough room to gain about 4. 4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 30-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
And it just keeps coming, Kate. It just keeps coming. This defense relentless in this first half. 3rd time. Now this quarterback's got to pick himself off the turf. When they get in that locker room at halftime, it's going to be a quick one. I think the whole message is going to be, how do we protect our quarterback? Because if you can't do that, this offense can't get started.
On 3rd down, here's Burrow. Set up the screen to Chase. And they get him right at the line of scrimmage.
I got to be honest, it hurts a little extra when it comes on 3rd down, but it really doesn't matter what down it is. If a completed pass is stopped at the line of scrimmage, offensively, that's a failure. Defensively, that's a success.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that cuts the lead back down to a lone point.
Okay, one of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm and start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. The Chiefs are out once again. Their offense led by Patrick Mahomes. And his touchdown, another one for him this season, as he continues to sit among the NFL's best at punching it in himself this year. 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. He's taken down after reaching the 30. As Andre Sisco will hold him down there. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
2nd and 6 at the 30-yard line.
And this is Spears. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. All set now, 1st and 10.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Kansas.
They run once more to Spears. And he's going to work it ahead for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Defender's there, and he forces the incompletion. Good play to bring about this 3rd down.
Incomplete. The coverage by Cam Taylor-Britt.
To the air on 3rd and long. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Cincinnati just about set for its next offensive possession. And they'll have a little momentum as they take the field here after their kicker drilled a deep one to end their last drive with points. Drive begin. Massive hits. The ball's out. And this is picked up by the Chiefs. Well, they can't add anything after that recovery, partner, but they do take possession of the football.
Yeah, this just can't happen on 1st down. It really can't. I mean, ball security's a premium on every down, every distance. But on 1st down, it is especially a killer.
The Chiefs ending their offense, and Tyjae Spears out there. And here in our final week, as we take a look at the NFL's top running backs in terms of touchdown grabs, you can see he's got a shot to lead the league. Spears on the give, headed right. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be 2nd and 12.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12 at the 24-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into 1st and goal. We have a timeout now. Medical staff out to check on an injured man. And you hate to see this in the final week of the regular season. Offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. They'll run here. It's Spears. And he will get this to the end zone for a Kansas City touchdown. The Chiefs capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. It's a Tyjae Spears touchdown. Extra point by Butker is up and good. And the Chiefs grow their lead to 8.
Chiefs 14, Bengals 6.
Butker on now to kick this one away. Calvin Austin on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Bengals are headed out, and we'll see Isaiah Pacheco. They watch their fumble turn into points, so feeling maybe a little bit of an urge to make up for that now in this series. Offense to the line. Again, trips right to start out. On 1st down, here's Burrow. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26. Burrow out of the shotgun. Finds Pacheco out of the backfield. This gets forward to around the 29. Trent McDuffie getting there for the stop.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
They'll throw. 3rd and long. It's caught. Chase has it. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Tight end going in motion here. To throw again, it's Burrow. Quick slant, here's Gesicki. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. It's his running back. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stop just a little bit shy of the marker.
That's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and inches.
To the air again, it's Burrow. Complete beyond the marker. And he works this to the 38 before going down. That one gains 7. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
That's good.
New set of downs for him. Starts at the 38. 1st and 10 now. Here's Burrow. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Incomplete.
After the incompletion, still at the 38. It's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Burrow. He misfired on that one. It's behind his man. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Skips it short of his man. That brings up 4th down.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
And on 4th down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. This is going to be a tough one, 55 yards away. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. Hold on, though. There's a flag down here. Although, if this is on the defense, Brock, they're probably just going to decline it and keep that make. A fortunate break for them as they get a gift with Wumpy the kicker. Their offense heading back out to keep things going. Running it after the penalty. And they push him out just as he gets back to the line. 2nd down coming up.
He's forced out of bounds behind the line of scrimmage.
Burrow from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. That was Jamar Chase he was looking for there. So they're left facing third and long. Third and long for him here. Shakes himself free. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. On fourth down, out comes the Bengals field goal team and Evan McPherson. This a 48-yard look for him. McPherson's kick is good. And that gets them back within 5.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points and a little bit of feel-good momentum.
So after making this a 5-point ball game, they kick it off. Starting from the 5. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Chiefs offense set to take over again. And backed up this deep in their own territory, probably content to just take that lead into the locker room. All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. They gain 11 on that play. And it's going to be first down, Kansas City. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Mahomes on first and 10. Finds his man, Gray. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The Chiefs will use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be across midfield, close to the 45 before going out.
That's good for our Kansas City Chiefs. First down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Throwing again, Mahomes. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Christian Ezien on the coverage.
Back to the air, Mahomes. Finds a man, right side. And he goes out a little short of the 40. About set. This is third and 5.
Brings up third and 5.
Again, Mahomes to throw. And even on third down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be fourth down.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on third down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And they can't add 3 onto that 5-point lead.
Well, once you get out beyond 50 yards, everything in the process has got to be perfect. It's a good effort, but it's going to wind up off the mark.
Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. He's back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken.
A 61-yard attempt.
So from a mile away, they'll send out the field goal unit to take a shot at this one. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So less than a field goal separating these teams after our first 2 quarters. As we throw to Scott Hanson with our halftime
Our look
report.
at the NFL starts now. In Charlotte, the Panthers at home to take on Indianapolis. All right, Kate, thanks very much. Here we go, the final week.
McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. Shoots away from one. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Now Kansas City looks settled in and ready. Here we go. First and 10. Off play action. It's Mahomes. Got a man. Spears has it. And he's tackled for no gain. Now come to the line here. Second and 9.
Brings up second and 9 at the 27-yard line.
Mahomes. Fits it through the middle. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. Give him 25 on that play. And that's a Chiefs first down.
And the Kansas City Chiefs first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Now Spears. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Need a better result than that last run. It's second and 8.
Yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at the 46-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Connecting on the slant. And they make the play at the 39 just before he can pick up that first down.
Brings up third and 1.
Here's Mahomes on the sneak. And they're going to down him by contact as they've got enough for a new set of downs.
It's a gain 2. That's good.
New set of downs from 37.
First down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
First and 10. It's Mahomes. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Yeah, this game, you just can't make it harder than it needs to be. Just get the catch first. Guarantee your yards, and then worry about escaping defenders after the catch.
On second and 10 now, Mahomes. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Great job rallying to the football. They get him down right at the marker. Fourth down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And he is stopped a long ways from that line of game. They force a turnover on downs.
Well, that was a terrific play by the front seven to get that stop. They really had to crowd the middle and get the bodies in there to keep the big guy from powering over for a first down.
Out comes the offense for the Bengals. And they settled for a field goal on their last series, so points are a positive, but they'll look to upgrade to a touchdown here. Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Burrow setting up the play action. This finds Austin complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. One play action here. Burrow. Complete out to the right side. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. So fresh set of downs now from the 39. Burrow on the play action. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Tight end in motion left. On second and 10 now, it's Burrow. Burrow left side, and Gesicki has it. And he won't find much there as it reaches the 41. Drew Tranquill brings him to the ground.
Makes it third and 8.
On third down, here's Burrow. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And now it's 5 sacks for them in this one. Man, this defense is eating. Latest brings up fourth down.
And it's
That is some serious defensive urgency that really does, Kate, match the situation we're in. This is a one-score game. Even though they have gotten after this quarterback all game long, they know they can't let up now.
And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Kansas City offense back out there and set to go. They liked how that drive was going, but the ending, the turnover on downs, yeah, that's something they'll try to rewrite on this series. Chiefs coming up to the line here. It's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Mahomes. Hits his running back. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40.
It's a gain of 18. And a Kansas City Chiefs.
First down throw, Mahomes. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long, but finally, this defense has an answer.
We've got a screen to the running back. And just gets back to the line of scrimmage. 3rd down, and they need to get 10.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10.
The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. Pacheco gets it from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Burrow out of the shotgun. This is hauled in by T. Higgins. And he's brought down at the 30, right near that line of game.
It's a gain of 9. Makes it 3rd and inches.
Burrow's going to sneak it. They were loaded and ready for that sneak, weren't they? They stopped him at the line. No gain.
It's a gain of a yard. That's good.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Off the play fake. Burrow. Catch made by Austin.
Burrow's pass.
Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 36-yard line.
Motion the tight end over. Burrow from the gun. Taken in by Chase, left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 7 yards on that pickup. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
1st down.
Out of the shotgun, Burrow. Austin's there to haul it in. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. So now a timeout for a player who was shaken up on that previous snap, and I think we can all agree not what any of us were hoping to see as we close out this regular season. New set of downs from 37. Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Play action now. Burrow. Catch is made in close. And he's going to have the touchdown. We'll see if he gets to keep this, though, Brock. We've got some laundry on the field.
Pass interference. Offense.
Would have liked to have kept that big play, but the officials and penalties say no. It's got to come back. So the penalty backs him up. Here's a 1st and 20. Now Burrow. Can't connect on the throw to his running back. That's an incomplete pass. Takes him to 2nd down.
It's now 2nd down and 20.
Here's Burrow. Here's a screen set up for Pacheco. And they stop him right at the line of scrimmage as Tom runs out in the quarter. Only 1 quarter remaining now in these teams' regular season. It's Bengals football, and they know what they need to do, trailing here in the 4th. The Chiefs adding a man to their secondary for this 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
I think we've reached the point of the game, Kate, where I got to make my PSA. Protect the quarterback, and quarterback, protect yourself.
Big moment coming up for Evan McPherson on this attempt. This from the right hash and a considerable distance. Got all of it, and this is good. And they take the lead in the 4th quarter.
Okay, you remember when Sebastian Janikowski was taken to the 1st round by the Raiders? It was because he could make kicks of this distance. Today, boy, we see kickers seemingly every week getting this job done, but it doesn't in any way minimize the accomplishment.
Turpin with a return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Kansas City offense set to take the field. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points.
And that effort yields him about 3 yards there. 2nd down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
A give to Spears, running right. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness. And his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
And he's going to get this up to the 26 before being taken down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
The Chiefs bringing out their punt team. He takes the fair catch at about the 26-yard line. The Bengals and Joe Burrow all set to take over. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Running up the middle, Pacheco. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play. And nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 27-yard line.
Burrow to the air now. That's him on the quick hitter. And he's short of the 1st after a mild gain. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 10 yards. That's good for a Bengals 1st down. It's a gain of 10. And a Bengal 1st
Such
down.
a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Let the defense to bite. And the play went right over his head.
2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
2nd and 12 at the 39-yard line.
Sticking in the air, it's Burrow. That is caught, and it's Higgins again. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49.
Number 5, T. Higgins. A gain of 10 yards. And it's
Burrow throwing here, 3rd and 2. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down.
Kate, the game wasn't on the line with that series, but don't tell the defense because they brought the urgency and juice like it was. Getting the sack, setting up 4th down, well, it picks everybody up on that sideline. And now their offense gets a chance in a one-score game.
Wow, beautiful punt there. They have them backed up all the way to the 2-yard line. The Chiefs offense out to take over. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here. Setting him on the dime. And that's an 8-yard chunk to start this one. That brings up 2nd and 2. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Spears trying this straight ahead. And this gets him well away from danger as he is up past their 20. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's going to be 1st down, Kansas City.
Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun handoff now for Spears. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
This is 2nd and 6 coming up. Play action, Mahomes. That one's tipped and intercepted. And the Bengals will take over as he records his first interception of our season. He got hit as he tried to throw, and normally those linemen are the ones making that hit to affect the pass, Brock. It is so nice to see one of the big boys on the other end of the impact play getting the INT that time.
And couldn't you almost feel the thought bubbles coming off his helmet? Don't drop it. Don't drop it. Don't drop it. You don't get many chances to get an interception as a D lineman. That ball seemed to be in the air forever for him, but he makes the play. His friends, his family are celebrating, and most importantly, his teammates right by him.
Score one for the big boys, baby. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
And it's 3rd down.
He tries to sneak it. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down. The Chiefs signal for a timeout. That's going to be their first. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. They'll give this up the middle to Pacheco. And he only gets this one down to the 9. Timeout taken by Kansas City. It's 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Now here he goes on the boot. Oh no, the ball is loose! And the Chiefs look like they have it. And he's able to get it to the 21 as he goes down. First call here coming from the shotgun. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Finds the in route, complete. And this is brought to a stop up at, let's say, the 34-yard line there.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Zone read, here's a give to Spears. And a couple of teammates combining there for the stop after just 1 yard. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Chiefs down by only 1. He'll look to throw it. Completes this one to Gray. And this one's going to wind up less than a yard from that 1st down marker, Brock. Play gets it up to the 43.
Brings up 3rd and 1.
Here he is to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he gets out of bounds, gets him the 1st down as well, and move them into field goal range.
21 yards. That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs. 1st down.
Now the shotgun give to Spears. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
10 more yards. That's another Kansas City Chiefs. First down.
They're going to stay on the ground with Spears. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on 1st down. A momentary speed bump there on what has otherwise been a great drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Back to throw. Near the goal line. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. Well, they've certainly got the field goal in their back pocket. They're going to try for the touchdown first here and goal to go. Spears. The charge into traffic, but the line doesn't budge. They stall him out short. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 1. There's another for him. And he does not get in. They stop him at the 1. Running clock adding a sense of urgency to these proceedings. And they get this spiked at about the last possible moment, Brock. So now, this game's going to come down to a field goal try. This game now resting on the attempt from Harrison Butker. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. Angling this one in from the right hash to challenge here. The kick is good. He got it. And it's a game winner on the final play of the regular season. Well, no louder place in Missouri or Kansas right now as the Chiefs get the win in Arrowhead. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together here in this final week and close